guys. Upon popular demand, I've been asked to do an updated version of the best grinding method, and I think I've found it. I've done a lot of testing, I've done a lot of time testing this method in particular, and I believe it is the best one because the results were pretty good. It takes, if you're doing the full thing around it, it's around 10 minutes in total. Um, but if you're doing just the main part, then it's actually only around 4 to 5 minutes if you're really working hard. So you don't need anything, but you need a semi-strong gun, preferably a gun that can one tap in the head. And other than that, all you need is a helicopter with a turret. So you can go with a Blackhawk, you can go with a Chinook, you can go with a Sea Stallion. I believe the NH90 has a turret. Yes, it does. It is extremely expensive, but it does. Um, However, you cannot use the MH6 Little Bird. If you don't have a star yet, I will be making another video right after this one on how to get your first star quickly. I made another video, but I'm just going to go over and touch on the simple topics on this next one. But if you are a 3-star, I would get the Sea Stallion, and if you're willing to invest in the Game Pass, then the Chinook has a gun on it. But all you need is a helicopter with a turret. Um, so you're gonna walk in. I have the miniguns equipped on my Blackhawk here, but you don't have to have miniguns, and you don't have to have a Blackhawk. It's completely fine if you don't. Um, you just need a helicopter with a turret, or no, you need a helicopter. Never mind. You cannot do it with a Humvee or anything because you have to. Where we're going is just above that building up there, so it has to be in a helicopter because I don't think you can drive there, and if you can, it's just going to take a lot more time. So we're just going to take off, and we're just going to go right over these buildings here and head straight towards this mountain here. This is called the mountain base. It's super simple. We're doing this at night, so it's actually going to be a lot easier. If we're doing this during the day, though, it's gonna actually be harder. So when you do it during the day, you're gonna land at a helipad where there's about 3 or 4 guys, and they're all super heavily armored, and they have really good guns, and they do really bad damage, I guess is how I want to word that. They do a shit ton of damage. So you'll hop out of your vehicle to get into you'll hop out of the pilot seat to get into the turret seat, and you will just get lit the fuck up. So you kind of have to get sweaty with holding tab, going here to the vitamin, popping one, and then going into the turret while you're running. If it ever comes to it, I'll show you. I don't think, yeah, we're still pretty like, it's kind of like early morning, but still. So you're just gonna go around the left side of the mountain here, and we're just gonna wrap around to the other side. You don't want to be detected by the snipers in those towers or whatever because they will call off the alarm. Where we're going is right next to that sphere kind of base thing, satellite, I don't know what to call that. But you'll see that there are enemies right there. The helipad we're landing on is that little pad right there with the H. So you're just going to kind of maneuver your way in. A lot of times there will be guys on this little ledge here right against the sphere. You don't necessarily have to worry about them. These guys don't seem to have noticed me, so I will get a stealth bonus, which is nice. You're just going to get into the turret, and you're just going to start mowing these guys down. I mean, it's just that easy. And then eventually you'll start mowing these guys down, they'll sound the alarm, and you'll see the line that comes down this mountain. It's incredible. I've never seen anything like it. I don't know if they're starting to come yet. Oh, they're starting to funnel. I'm just going to waste these guys before they get down. Yeah. So far, it's only a few guys. Usually when you do this, though, there's... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Here they come. You just want to go down, and you just want to take the turret, and you just want to start spamming. I mean, spray and pray, really. It's this simple. It's this easy. Bodies going flying and shit, like it's a cheat code. watch them funnel, you should mow them down. Boom. I mean, you don't even have to reload half the time. That's the crazy part. And then if they kind of get stuck or whatever, you can actually hop out. You don't have to do this, and this is where you need a semi-decent gun. You can just hop out and start taking pot shots at them. Boom. And it's again just that easy. And then what you're gonna do is you're just gonna run along their path. You can take the helicopter if you want, but I don't recommend it. Now, if it's nighttime, you can actually do the full base really silently and stealthily, and you can take out all the enemies. When I did this, when I did the whole base, I went from 9,601 cash to 10,741 cash in a little under 10 minutes. So it's super easy, it's super simple. These guys didn't drop as much intel as they usually do, which is interesting to say the least, because intel is a big part of this. But if they don't, that's okay. I mean, it's not the end of the world if they don't drop, you know, hordes and hordes of intel. I'm just gonna go around though and finish off every last one of these guys, like these guys here. And because it's nighttime, they don't see me at all. Like this guy here, he didn't notice me walk up. For those guys, you get 30 cash, obviously. So it's honestly too good. Like, it's just that good. You see those snipers? If they don't see you, then just just pop them. There's nothing else to this method. It's that simple. It's that easy. As long as you have a turret, then it's literally nothing. So yeah, that's literally all. Usually these guys drop a lot more intel, but I think it's because I've been on this private server for a while and I've tested on this about 3 or 4 times now, that they're just not dropping intel because I picked too much of it up, and they probably did that to counter exactly what I'm talking about. But you don't even really need the intel. As you can see, I've almost made $1,000 just in this little chunk of time that I've been recording here. So yeah, I mean, there's obviously still guys around. You don't have to kill everybody. If you want to though, you can. I don't advise it because you're going to be put on a time limit at that point. And because I'm not getting any intel, I don't actually have to return to base, so I can just reset my character and be right back in base. Right here. So I made just a little under $1,000. I actually made $995, doing some quick math there. So I mean, it's just that simple of just, you go out, you go to the mountain, you come back with around $1,000. If you have the intel, you get a lot more. But yeah, I mean, it's super simple, super easy, like takes no time at all. You know, you could sit down and start grinding this thing. You can do it twice before you get 0 intel, I believe, because the last few times I haven't been getting intel. And if you do it, if you look over here in the classroom, it'll take me a second to get there, but if you look over here in like the meeting room / classroom area, you can only get 10 pieces of intel from the mountain base, and obviously I have. So because of that, I would say just leave the server, join a new private server, and just start doing it again. It's that easy, it's that simple, takes 0 effort, 0 time. Now I will, when it goes to day, I'm going to do it in the day so that you can see how sweaty you kind of have to be with popping that vitamin in time. But yeah, I'll see you guys in just a second. Okay, so I'm back here. I'm going to go right back to where I was. Now you'll see the difference as to how fast and how intense it gets at the very start. I'm just going to kind of sit here for a second, scout my area. I got some guys around there, 2 guys there, maybe some guys up front or whatever. Oh yeah, see, now the alarms have already sounded. Right now they've sounded, so I'm just gonna get bombarded like hell. I don't know if this actually means anything other than the fact that if you get hit, you have to pop a vitamin quick. Oh yeah, they're already starting to funnel. Holy shit. Oh yeah, they're funneling quick, and I'm lagging. You just gotta, I mean, they'll even come, they come to you. That's the best part. And you just gotta spray and pray. That's all you gotta do. You just gotta spray and pray, and hope you don't get hit. If you do get hit at all during this method, just hop off the turret for a second, pop a vitamin, and get back on. And it'll slowly heal you as you keep going. But I mean, I'm just racking up cash here. As long as you keep them from getting like super close to you, you should be fine. And it doesn't matter how you park your helicopter, as long as you park in the spot where you can see, like, you're all good. And again, just under 1,000 cash. Like, this method's unbeatable. It takes me, like, it takes you around, I don't know, a minute and a half to get here, and then around another minute and a half to actually complete the method. It's so overpowered, it's so underrated, it's just so easy. It's just like that, man. I mean, that's the easiest. It's the easiest way to get money. The other thing I have to mention, because I know there's going to be some people who are going to ask, like, I reset and I didn't get my 250 cash from the intel or whatever. You cannot die with intel and go sell it at the FOB. You have to have the intel in your inventory. If you die with intel, it loses it. So if you get intel, you have to fly back to base and all that. If you don't get intel, I mean, you're golden, dude. You can just reset right then and there. I'm actually gonna come up here and start clearing out the rest of the base, just because. Even if it is daytime, it's not a bad idea to do this. Oh my god, dude, is this guy a tank? He's tanked 5 headshots. It's not a bad idea to do it. It's just snipers are gonna try to pick you off, and they do a shit ton of damage, and they're kind of scary, I'm not gonna lie. But I mean, as long as you just don't get hit by them, like, you're good. Snipers ain't nothing if they can't aim. And that flagpole is another spot to check, because sometimes enemies will glitch there. But yeah, I mean, you don't even have to, like, you don't have to stay here for super long. I mean, that I've made my 1,000 cash right there, I think. I don't know. But if I didn't, then, you know, like, whatever, sue me, I guess. But yeah, see, now I've completed the base, and now I could just sit here, or I'm just gonna reset and do it again, because it's just that easy. Like, there's nothing else to it. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed and this method helped you, please let me know, because it changes me. Leave a comment, leave a like, do whatever. It changes how I'm able to handle things. And if you guys have any suggestions for video ideas or anything like that, just leave them in the comments. I read every single comment. It's not like there's hundreds of people commenting on my video anyway. So if you do, I'm gonna like it. I'm gonna respond to it most likely. So yeah, I mean, you guys doing that just supports me in ways that you can't even imagine. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope I helped you out, and I'll see you guys in the next video.